Hey everybody, I'm Chloe Casserole, and I'm so excited today because we're making donuts, my favorite food. We're making really easy donuts. We're actually gonna bake them so they come together in less than 30 minutes. So I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. It's very simple. It's just a straight dry mix. So we don't have to worry about yeast or rise time or waiting or frying. These donuts are just a simple mixture that's baked in the oven. So I'm gonna start on the dry mixture. We've got some flour. I'm gonna add about 1/2 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a little bit of baking soda, and the key to making homemade donuts taste like the ones from the donut shop is actually nutmeg. A couple teaspoons of ground nutmeg will give it that donut-y flavor. So this was it for our dry ingredients. I'm just gonna whisk it together. See how easy that was? On to our wet ingredients. So I'm gonna add a cup of soy milk, and you can use any non-dairy milk beverage that you can find at your local grocery store. You can use almond milk or rice milk or hemp milk. There's a lot of milks out there. Then I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of oil. The donuts that you eat at the donut shop, they're fried in a vat of oil, probably this big with tons and tons of oil. And we're just using 1/4 cup. So this is a much healthier recipe. So our secret ingredient for vegan donuts is actually vinegar. I know that sounds strange, so don't get scared. Actually, just adding a little bit of vinegar to your donut batter will bind with the baking soda, and it makes this chemical reaction that will allow the donuts to rise and bind together, making them super moist and fluffy, which is what everyone loves in a good donut, right? I just like to add like 1/4 cup, and that'll do it. Watch, you'll see when we add it to the dry mixture, it'll get nice and bubbly, and that's how you know that your donuts are gonna rise. So I'm gonna whisk this together. And your dough is going to be very wet and sticky, that's okay. And don't forget just a splash of vanilla. I like to add vanilla to everything. And then just mix it together. I usually do it by hand. A lot of people make donuts in the mixer, but this is just such an easy recipe. All you have to do is combine it all in a bowl and mix it till it's combined. Make sure you incorporate all the flour. I've got a little bit of flour at the bottom, and I'm gonna just make sure that's incorporated with the rest with my spatula. Okay. So that was it. We've got our donut batter. We're ready to bake them off. We're gonna have donuts in no time. Here I've got some pre-greased donut pans. These are really easy to find at any kitchen supply store, bakery supply. You can also order them online. They're not expensive, so it's a great thing to add to your kitchen tools. And here's what I'm gonna do. In order to get the batter into the pan, I like to pipe it in. That way it'll give a really nice, clean circle. So when it rises, you don't want like a lopsided, funny looking donut. You want like the nice, clean ring. So if you pipe in your batter, it will give you that. So you can use a piping bag with a pastry tip. If you don't have one, then just get a plastic Ziploc bag like I'm doing. This is really important. Roll it back, okay? If you don't roll it back, the dough will come out, it'll be really messy in all of your hands. So this is a really important step to roll it back. And then just pick one corner that you're gonna aim for. So that's the corner I'm going for. So I'm gonna put the dough in. So just put about half the batter in because you don't want it overflowing. And then squeeze it all the way down into the corner. And then cut the tip off about the size of the width of the circle for the donut rings. This should be good. So now, another really important part about piping, and I know I'm piping out of a plastic bag, but trust me, just twist it. This will prevent it from coming out the wrong end. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna pipe it in a circular motion, and when the two ends meet, just push down and press back up. One batch of batter should make about 12, 14 donuts. Isn't this easy? So if you don't have these donut pans, You can always just bake the batter off in a cupcake pan or a muffin pan. It'll still have that donut-y flavor, so you can make like donut cupcakes. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these in the oven at 375 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. And it's really important to watch them because if they get too brown, you'll have the bottom side looking brown and the top side looking a little white. So as soon as you see that they're slightly golden around the edges, take them out. Donuts, 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 donuts. All right, our donuts are baked and cooled and we're ready to decorate. I've got my trusted taste testers here, Chef Roberto and his son Jackson. Jackson, say hi. Hi. I'm gonna whisk together an old-fashioned style glaze. I've got some powdered sugar and I'm just gonna add a splash of soy milk. Do you like soy milk, Jackson?
I don't know what regular milk tastes like, so yes.
Oh, what a cutie.
Yes.
All right, that's a good answer, and you're gonna like it on donuts, even if you didn't like it to begin with. Okay, so I'm just gonna whisk this glaze together, and you want it to be really thick.
And I like
donuts. Help me out here, give me a hand.
Yeah,
Do you wanna whisk
we can
this?
mix.
Can you mix it? Just mix it together.
Donuts, but Jackson loves donuts.
I know you wanted the pink one.
Okay.
And if you just add a little bit of food coloring, you can get this beautiful blue donut glaze. And we've got a chocolate glaze, which is some powdered sugar with a splash of soy milk and some melted chocolate chips. So grab your donut, and then here's what I'm gonna do. You can do it right after me. I'm just gonna dip it in, twist.
Ooh.
And there we go.
Nice.
Now set it down, and what do you want to do for your topping? I did sprinkles on mine. This is the fun part. You can top it with anything. You can top it with colored sprinkles, you can top it with shredded coconut, we've got some chopped almonds, you could do mini chocolate chips. Whatever you've got, whatever you want to top on your donuts, just be creative. So he's going all chocolate today. I see what kind of guy you are. You're my kind of guy. And just have fun. So you can see this is a really easy recipe to do at home. It's great for a rainy day, it's great for kids, and everyone can kind of add their own flair to their donut. So each donut has its own personality. For this easy recipe, click below, and for other great recipes, be sure to subscribe to Hungry. I think it's time to eat. Should we dig in? What are you gonna go for? Roberto, which one do you want? I'm going for the chocolate.
I'm
this
going
one's
for the
mine.
one Jackson made here with the chocolate chips. Cheers.
Mmm. Cheers.
That's amazing. I can believe that's baked.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's like a, regular donut. It's fluffy. I can't believe it's baked, because that's what I think why donuts are so good, because they're fried. Well, this is awesome. Totally awesome. Make donuts.
Not more.